Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a little video on what I put in my bathtub every night when I take a bath. I prefer bathing over showering personally. Occasionally I do shower, but I do prefer a bath, and I always filter my water in my shower and my bath. So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about detox bathing and how it can really be beneficial to add it into your daily routine. And so I've been practicing regular detox bathing for many years now, and I really feel that I get a lot of benefit from it. It helps you really get rid of toxins from your body and just negative energies that you've picked up throughout your day. So it is something I highly recommend, and these are just a few things that I put into my tub. I actually use really just like a ton of stuff, to be honest with you, but these are just a few little examples. So when I put my filtered water, generally I put all the ingredients in the bottom of the tub before I add the water because it helps it mix in really well that way. I always add baking soda, but unfortunately I'm out of baking soda, so I don't have a container here that I can show you, but obviously we know what it is, we know what it looks like. So baking soda, a really important ingredient to add. I add typically like a dash of alcohol, just because I feel like it adds kind of like, it just kind of makes the tub a little bit cleaner and kind of like, you know, adds like a disinfecting agent. So you just want to add a little because you don't want to dry out your skin or anything. So I'd say just like a capful. So I usually add some type of oil. This is olive oil. I prefer organic, but that's just what I have right now. I'll use olive oil, coconut, avocado, grapeseed, really just whatever I have as a moisturizing agent. So I add probably quite a bit of that. I would say at least, I don't know, if I had to guess, I'd say maybe like a third to a half a cup of oil per bath. So kind of depending on the situation, how dry my skin is, etc. So this right here, I order a lot of products like this and I used all of it. This is just a container, but this is natural, handmade, relaxing and soft fragrance, Gabriellas Creations. So this I ordered off eBay, from an eBay store, and these are all the ingredients that that were in this. So as you can see, it's organic coconut oil, rose essential oil, extra virgin olive oil, rose petals, sugar, organic vitamin E. So essentially I use a lot of stuff like this. This was really awesome, so I used it up super fast. But it was like a body scrub, and you can just put it in the water. So I put some in the water, and then of course I used a lot of it on my skin as a body scrub as well. So this right here is also empty because I used it very quickly, but this is like a foot soak. Sunday Rain is the brand. Pure Relaxation, Bamboo and Charcoal. Detox and Refresh. So activated charcoal is really good for detoxing too. The only thing about when you're using something with activated charcoal in it, you are going to have to scrub your tub afterward, as well as with a lot of these different agents that I'm speaking of, because it will leave residues in the bottom of your tub. I mean, I use everything. Coffee, I use sometimes cayenne, paprika, I will use all kinds of stuff. Cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, herbs, spices, you name it. Himalayan pink salt. I put a little bit of this in there as well. So, you know, sea salt, salt in its natural form, not the iodized, bleached out salt that's chemically processed, because that's absolutely not good for you at all. But yeah, something like that. I also add a little bit of vinegar. Typically I'll add probably a third of a cup of vinegar to my bath. Apple cider vinegar or regular. Apple cider is more beneficial if you ask me. And yeah, I mean, I put a whole bunch of stuff in there, and excuse me, my average bath time, I would say I probably spend about 15 minutes. You can go up to 20, 25 minutes. I mean, it's not really going to hurt you. You don't want to overdo it. I mean, I wouldn't recommend sitting in that tub for, you know, like an hour if you have all these detoxifying agents, because, you know, it can be a little bit too much, and you do want to start small and work your way up. So I would say start with, you know, 10 minutes, maybe 15, you know, work your way up to 20, 25, whatever, and just see how you do. So, essential oils, I usually add some frankincense currently, and then I also add just whatever it is I feel like I want to put in my bath. And for my son, he's 4, I actually do kind of similarly with him. When he takes his bath, I put a lot of this type of stuff in there as well, because I feel like that helps add to his health regimen and helping him stay healthy and detoxed as well. So, you know, sometimes we don't think about that with our kids, but you want to be careful. Their skin's more sensitive. They're more sensitive to these different constituents that you might be using. So, you know, for him, I might just put maybe like just a little dash of alcohol, maybe some olive oil, you know, and stuff like this with the essential oils. And, you know, it's just sugar and salt and essential oils and coconut oil. So, I mean, it's not going to hurt your kid. You know, and even some of this I'll use in there. Just, you know, with kids, you know, you just use your own judgment. And smaller amounts, obviously, sea salt, all this stuff is natural. This isn't, you know, anything that's going to cause harm. But, you know, you do want to be mindful that you can always have any kind of reaction or contact dermatitis. So, those are just activated charcoal caps. These I'll occasionally put in the bathtub, but they are very messy, to say the least. And you will have to scrub your tub pretty much immediately after you use these. So, whenever I am out and about, like say I'm traveling and I don't have access to a water filter for my bath, like a bath or shower filter or anything like that, what I will do is just make sure that I do have access to some constituents like these, so that I can at least put them into my bath water to help absorb some of the toxicity from that tap water coming out of the tub, because you know, most tap water obviously contains quite a few negative ingredients that we do not want in or on our bodies. So if I'm traveling, I'll usually bring pretty much all of this type of thing with me as well. If I'm flying and I can't really take all this stuff, I will stop at a store when I get to my destination, and I will just kind of grab whatever it is I think I need. And usually the top 2 things I will need for my bathing while I'm traveling are sea salt or kosher salt. And then I will also get baking soda, and just make sure I at least have those 2 things. And then if I have access to it, I will also use, you know, maybe a tad bit of alcohol, some vinegar or apple cider vinegar, and some sea salt, or, you know, maybe some essential oils if I have them on me, which I usually do. And if I have, you know, the oil, I'll add that too. So, usually if I'm traveling, you know, whoever I'm staying with does have, you know, things like this that I can put in the tub. So if you don't have access to, you know, a bath or shower filter in your home, I do recommend using, you know, some things like this just to help soak up some of that toxicity from your water, so that you can have a healthier overall experience. So I hope this video helped you out a little bit. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any comments, we can talk about what you put in your bath or your shower. So yeah, thank you for watching.